We're back doing more Splatoon. I know, I know. We're back. And we're ready. We're ready to do things. We're ready to do more. We're ready to do clam blitz. I did not know going into this it was going to be clam blitz. So, I guess I'm going to be playing clam blitz. I don't know how to feel about clam blitz. I have very mixed feelings about this mode. For starters, it's different. It's different, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling here with clam blitz. The clams. When I was, doing things back when I, did things, I was in my school. I had school, right? I have a school, and I still do, and I always did. But I also have a saying that I got from my Spanish class. I was doing one of my little lessons, we do our Spanish lessons, right? Or we did our Spanish lessons. And one thing that we learned in, the food thing, where it's like, oh, you need to learn how to prepare restaurant stuff for some reason in Spanish. I only retained one piece of knowledge from that class. And that's the phrase, "Mi muero de Almejas," which I'm pretty sure it just says I'm dying of clams. And I put a little spins on it, like "tu mueres de Almejas," which is like, you're dying of clams. Which is, I think, almost funnier, but it's just the implications, because dying comes from, oh, I'm dying of hunger was one of the vocabulary words. So it's like, oh, well, dying, I can do funny things like dying. In fact, I'm probably gonna die when I rush into this clam bottle or whatever. On script, right? These are all paid actors. Anyway, so dying was there, just like dying of hunger, right? So I was like, well, if you can die of hunger, you can die of other things. What else is in this lesson? Now, I was gonna originally go with spoon, which I forgot the word for in Spanish, which frankly is insulting, because I'm not like a funny spoon man. But outside of that, I saw clams, which I just think is funny. Clams are just a funny thing. Like, if you see a clam, oh, I have a ball. That's neat. I'm going up here, I'm gonna get shot at, like I did. But I could survive. Nope, I'm bad at the game. That's a shame. But I saw clams, so I'm like, wow, clams is a funny thing when we're on the seafood thing, because if clams out of context, you never really think of clams when you're not talking about seafood. So if you just, randomly, I don't know, for instance, run up to your friends and say, hey, guys, mi muero de Almejas. It's like, oh, I'm dying of clams. And then you're like, what does that even mean? I don't speak Spanish. And then you say it to your Spanish teacher, who's like, what does that even mean? I can speak Spanish, and you're insane. Right? Either way, both work. Both work. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work. The moral of the story is, if you say something that doesn't make sense, it probably doesn't make any sense, and that's what makes it funny. Clams are really cool. They're just nice. I like clams. Not eating them, but just as friends. You talk to a clam, you rub it on the shell, it's like it opens its little mouth. Clams are adorable. I want a clam as a pet. Just a clam, and I want to keep it alive forever. And if anyone, threatens my clam friend, I'm going to threaten them back. Anyway, should I stop talking about clams now? I don't think so. So, Mi muero de Almejas has plenty of practical uses. For example, you could, if you actually are dying of clams, you have a seafood allergy, you could say that if you're in a Spanish country and they feed you clams on accident somehow, somehow you accidentally ingest a clam from a seafood restaurant in a Spanish-speaking country. You could just say, oh, I'm dying of clams, I have an allergy. Except I don't know how to say allergy. But that's a practical use. Or you could use it as distraction techniques in social deduction games like Among Us. I've gone into several lobbies in Among Us and said, Mi muero de Almejas. And people have just been like, what does that mean? And they've forgotten that I was the imposter the entire time. It's the art of distraction, really. It's quite simple. Bye-bye. The art of deception and the art of distraction. The art of disassociation with what you're working on, and the art of throwing balls into the thing but dying. This lemon dude, this is a sour one, but that we're yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. And honestly, the two mueres, more like two eres de Almejas, they all are dying of clams. The other team is dying of clams because we're winning right now. I could be a Spanish teacher who doesn't know any Spanish except for I'm dying of clams. I can teach people how to die of clams. I've done the same 3 things 3 times and the exact same thing has happened, but we still won. That just goes to show you, clams are just funny things. Little shell tongue mollusk men or women. I like clams. You should too. You should subscribe to me for more clams. Anyway, on to the next game. We're going to be clam blitzing it up on the stage that is Schellendorf Institute. There we go. This is a fun map. For many reasons. For instance, snipers do well on this map sometimes, but not always. I really don't have a subject to talk about. Clams were like the one thing I had to grip onto, and now they're gone. Now I don't have clams anymore. I knew it. What? Oh, they blocked that off. Oh my god. Okay, this is not looking great. This is not. Oh, this is bad. Never mind. This is quite good. I'm a survivor. Oh, die. Okay, that was me who died. So I've been doing a little bit of talking about the climate change, and it sure is changing. And I think the reason because is the fact that, you know, I think the sun is wait, could I have climbed over these the whole time? No, I couldn't have. Okay. Well, that's good. It's because the sun is generally getting angry. So you know that Mario Bros. 3 Angry Sun? Well, that's because he's less angry, and so he's just getting sad. He's not getting the enjoyment that he used to out of chasing people away. So he's sad. He's Mellow Sun from Mario Maker 2, New Super Mario Bros. Game theme. He's Mellow Sun. How did you get up here? Oh, you can jump over. That makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? Mellow Sun. You guys know Mellow Sun. Me in editing, I'm gonna throw up a picture of Mellow Sun, just so you can see him in like the corner. That is if I know how to edit, which I don't think I do, but I'm gonna try. And I better not forget either. Cool, now I remember how to do that. I can't climb up. Can I not climb up any of this? No, I can't. I'm good. Oh, fell. Alright. Ouch moment. So, yeah. The sun is just so mellow now that he doesn't want to deal with all of our stuff. So he's getting warmer. He's got a fever. He's starting to let go of himself. He's losing the fun that he used to get out of his job. And now we're just heating up the earth like an oven. He wants good food, and I don't blame him. Good food is worth killing off billions, I would say. I mean, you ever see the movie Ratatouille? That's a good movie. Ratatouille's a good movie. I hope Disney doesn't destroy me for talking about the funny Rat Chef movie. That would be unfortunate. Ah! That startled me. I don't know why I didn't have a response other than, ah. I'm speechless. Honestly, ever since I stopped talking about clams, this episode's gone downhill. Like you wouldn't believe. Downhill like a clam down a hill. I should start talking about Spanish clams, but I'm afraid that if I do, I'm gonna have like this scenario where everyone only shows up for clams, which would be a weird thing. That'd be funny actually if my fan base was just revolved around clams. Let's go. Booyah. Get rid of their way up. Bye-bye. Over here, I can toss some more clams in. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Okay, we're good. We extended the time. We're winning, we're winning. We're gaining, we're pogging out of our minds. Let's do it, let's do it. See, I'm good at this game mode, I think. I don't know, this game mode's weird for me. Because, like, on one hand, I kind of like that it's different from most of the others where you surround yourself with one thing. But then once you have the clam ball, it's like, oh, now time to surround ourselves with one thing. But I can do it alone if I tried, which is an interesting turn of events, I would say. You know, because clam balls, right? They're just footballs. They're oblong balls, and they tie in a bag of 10 clams. And I don't know why they're so powerful. They're the power clam, power ball. Like the lottery, I guess. And we broke their barrier again. I went on a killing streak there. Can we talk about that? That was good. That's probably the best I've ever played this game. Come on, can we get some booyahs? Yeah, we're winning. We're winning. And there is a small chance that they survive, but it's a low chance. I'm not going to say no chance. We won. Okay. See? And there's just... Oh, clams. We like clams. We all do. We just haven't admitted to ourselves. Clams have tongues, right? Clams have tongues. Do clams have tongues? I like clams. I don't know if I'll like them more or less if they have tongues. We're cutting back in. We got ourselves a little bit of a gamer, which is me. Walleye! Walleye Warehouse. Let's go. We love Walleye Warehouse. Because there's boxes. And stuff. And there's packing tape. And there's a bunch of black and yellow lines. And that reminds me of a bee. Have you ever seen the Bee movie? I sure have. More times than I'm willing to admit. I like the Bee movie. More than most. Alright, I'll just let that brush do his thing. I'm not gonna get in his way. He has a plan. I'm gonna let that brush. Go. It was my way. Okay, I died. Thanks. Well, maybe if the brush is swift, a swift brush, we will perhaps successfully acquire more clam ball and achieve our ultimate goal of winning. But I don't... Oh! Yeah, we are. Okay. I'm just hyper-focused. Anyway, Bee movie, right? You know, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. This brush killed me. But that doesn't mean that the Bee movie has to stop. You see, the Bee movie's about a bee, where his name is Barry Benson, and he's tired of life around the hive. He doesn't want to live his life just doing the same task over and over again, you know? So he wants things to change. He wants to go out into the big old open world, and he wants to start just, you know, he wants to explore as a pollen jock, which is basically the you know, the people who pollinate all the flowers and stuff, they spread it all around, and they go, haha, pollination. And Barry wants that because he's so bored of his he just got out of college, bee college, and he doesn't want to be like a stirrer. He wants to explore the world. So he goes out of the hive, gets like accepted by some other really good looking guys, all in buzz cuts, by the way, which is awesome because they're bees. And he flies around and gets hit by a furry tennis ball. Like a shockingly detailed tennis ball. And he sticks to it. And uh-oh, now suddenly, skip a few minutes, and he's in love with a human woman. And now it became a love story. It's nonsense, I love it. I'm running away, because I'm scared. And I'm dead. Okay, so this human woman's name is Vanessa. Right? And she's kind of in this relationship with, Patrick Warburton. I think the character he plays is Ken. And see, the thing about Ken is that Ken is a misunderstood guy. And honestly, I'm rooting more for Ken than I am for Barry, because Barry stole everything from Ken. Ken had it all until suddenly this Vanessa had insane amounts of lust for a bee named Barry B. Benson who can talk. Which is a huge plot point. They go to court about it, about how bees are sentient now, and are really just like, you know, humans are smoking them out, and it's like, oh, wow, that's funny and strange. And so this like guy completely defies the court system by like doing everything wrong that you shouldn't do in court, and I would know because I am a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, right? I would know if they're doing something wrong, and he definitely was. This jurisdiction guy, he's really tubby. He's doing some pretty bad things, I would say. He's doing some pretty terrible, awful, no good, very bad things to Barry. He almost made a bee die. He almost committed acts of I guess assisted suicide to Adam, Barry's friend. Who tried to sting him out of rage, blind rage. You know, you sting someone, you die, that's the whole thing. But he survived, and now he has one of those watermelon picks as a stinger, which does not do nearly as much. But you know, he works, he does his job, and he's back. You know, suddenly he's alive. Yeah, that's sick. I killed someone with a curling bomb. Pog. We're in it? Are we in it? No, we're not. But we could be. But yeah. Bee Movie's a great movie. And then all the flowers are gone because they took back all the honey, and so they have to save that with an airplane. But, you know, that's like, they, like, steal someone's toupee, the pilot, and they fly the plane like a bee. And they're all thinking bee. And if you're thinking bee, you'll like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, to this video, to my channel, is what you will do. If you're thinking B. Are you thinking B? You better be. You better be. I'm B+. Is that how this started? That's awesome.